Welcome, family, friends, and other distinguished guests to another preview show. This week is NFL Week 16, and like I can say, we got a lot of good games on this card. Also, my apologies. You can see on my screen that it's currently a game going on right now. I'm late putting out this video, so I'm not going to include that pick in my total count, and I'm not gonna make a decision in this video. But definitely apologize for not having that out before this game. But yeah, keeping it rolling. If I did have to make a choice, it would have been the Seahawks. But yeah, next we got the Eagles and the Commanders. Rolling with the Eagles. Even though their playoff is kind of, I would say, pretty safe. Not really worried about Dallas behind them. But it's important for seeding wise. Now, do they want to be a 2 or a 3? And definitely not going to be a 4. I can tell you that, because this division, the NFC South, like, they just that spot is just reserved for them because that division stay losing games. So Eagles is likely going to make it. Like I said, either they be a 2 or a 3 be the biggest question. But yeah, this offense still, I will say, needs some more redefinement. So I expect them to kind of play around a little bit and get something going before the start of the playoffs. Next game, come on, Packers versus Bears. You see what I got on. You already know what I'm repping. Bear down, baby. You know what I'm saying? We didn't win last a couple weeks ago against the Packers, but we're going to get this win. Packers guys had some key injuries in that last game. They lost Parsons for the season, and when he had a torn ACL, and it actually looks like Christian Watson, he might be out this game, and this is a Saturday game, so quicker turnaround than usual. Well, I wouldn't say usual because they could have had a game on Thursday, but it's quicker game, so they gotta prepare themselves, and I'm not sure if he suits up this game. So I'm gonna roll with the Bears. We're home. We play better at home. It's gonna be cold. We're gonna be running this ball. And yeah, we're about to get this dub. Let's go. Bear down, baby. Next, Chargers and the Cowboys. Now, this is a tricky game. I want to roll with the Cowboys, but this team is just so up and down. You just don't know what to expect. And Chargers have been playing pretty well, despite their offense production. They've been getting some wins, and that's ultimately what you want to see your team do. Get a lot of tough wins, and this team get a lot of tough wins. Justin Herbert, he's been playing hurt. This offensive line is struggling because Joe out is out, and Amari Sampson is just making his way back. So this game can go really either way. But, for Moneyline's sake, I'm going to have to go back with the Cowboys. I think this game should mean more to them, especially since they're home. Not that they're going to make the playoffs necessarily. It's just this Cowboys team is a very prideful team, and they just coming off a loss where they, lost a game they should have won. And I think this is a character check for them. So, give me the Cowboys. Don't really feel that good about it. But yeah, I think this is a pick-me-up spot where they want to get a win. Next game, this is another ugly game. The Vikings and the Giants. Really both. I really don't want to choose anybody. That's how volatile this game can be. Both of these offense be kind of making mistakes, and in the terms of the Giants, it's just their mistakes just fall on that letting teams come back on them. And then the Vikings, their mistake is just J.J. McCarthy. But he had last game. He had a pretty good showing. He had 250 yards, but not really concerned about J.J. McCarthy. Like I said in a lot of my previous shows, I like the Giants. I like watching Jackson Dart. So I'm gonna go where is the better quarterback, and that's Jackson Dart. So give me New York to win games. Not win games, but to win this game. Even though they should be, looking to lose out to secure a number 1 overall seed, but teams like to have some competitive spirit, and go out there and not intentionally lay itself down and get ran over. So, but yeah, give me the Giants all the way. NY, stand up. Next, the Bengals and the Dolphins. Come on. I know the Dolphins are home, so they probably have a better showing. And the Bengals is just coming off a 0-point showing. So I gotta go with the Bengals. If they we already know that they're a trash team, but they're playing a soft team like the Dolphins. They're pretty much checked out. They know they're not doing nothing. Like that division is so top heavy. And they're not even sniffing their way around. So the Bengals, I'm just choosing them just because they had 0 points last game, and Joe Burrow is talking kind of like he needs a check in, like somebody needs to hug that brother, So I expect them to get this win. There's a lot of pride on the line between Burrow and Chase. So these guys don't like losing, so I'm going to have to roll with them. In terms of the Dolphins, just not rolling with them because Tua. Any other quarterback, I'll say, hey, I prefer Justin Fields playing in that Miami offense over than Tua. I think they'll do something more and have a run read option with Achane and Fields. But only problem is he's not gonna get the ball down to Waddle. So, but he is a person I think the Dolphins could probably pursue. He has been looking good when he has the ball in his hand and he can make plays and he's the athlete, making people miss. So, and I can see the Dolphins looking at him. But yeah, Bengals winning this game. Next, we got the Buccaneers and the Panthers. Yeah, this is a divisional game. The person that wins this game is probably going to take a lead in this division. I don't know both of these teams' records, but excuse me. I don't know both of these teams' records, but this game definitely has strong playoff implications. It'll be the funniest thing ever is if both of these teams tie. Like, that would be hilarious, And I'm actually rooting for a tie. I hope that these teams tie opposed to a winner coming out. But I'm rolling with the Panthers. They're at home and they're coming off a loss. Panthers is like a win one, lose one type of team. So, since they just lost, I'm gonna ride with the Panthers. Even though the Buccaneers just lost, yeah, I just don't know. Sometimes Bryce can get streaky, hot, and it is a divisional game. This game means a lot. So, not that ever matter. Like, Bryce Young is not gonna show up if he don't want to show up, which is most games. But I'm just gonna roll with the Panthers. I feel like the Buccaneers should win. They got the better roster, got the better team. But, they've been undisciplined and unfocused. And they kind of just been cruising and taking this advantage of a weak division. But now that things are kind of close, I think the Panthers have more of a motivation to get on top as they've been little brothers for so long. Next game, the Jets and the Saints. Rolling with the Saints. Tyler Sullick's been looking pretty good, and the Jets got all practice squad players. Don't even know who their quarterback is going to be. If it's going to be the guy who just played, and I don't even know his name. Like I say, practice squad. So Jets don't got nobody on offense. Don't really got nobody on defense because they traded everybody away. So going with the Saints. Like I said, Tony Solik been looking pretty good. We'll see if he's the leading rusher again for the Saints. That'll be a good thing to look for if he's the leading rusher for the Saints, because he might do it again. Heck, he might be the leading rusher for all rushers in the game. He might have more yards than Bryce Hall, to be honest. So that'd be an interesting play to look at that I might check out. But yeah, I can see Tyler Solik having a pretty good game right here, and he's just coming off a 270 game. So I like Solik, and I'm gonna check out some props once I finish the show. Next, Bills and the Browns. This kind of feels like a trap game, but I'm rolling with the Bills. It's just this Browns team is so up and down. They just had a horrible showing against the Bears, but I mean, like I said, we got the top defense. Well, not the top defense, but we got the most takeaways in the league. So, and the Bills defense, they can be had. They got a lot of weak spots. They got a lot of injuries on that field. So, the Bills could be had in this game, and Shador already had one good showing where he showed he could be a streaky quarterback. I mean, that was against the Titans. So, and this last game we seeing Judy getting the ball stripped out of his hand, but yeah, that, like I said, that was a Bears player. You can't really expect that from too many other people. But yeah, this game could be close though, so I'll definitely check out the spread in this game. But yeah, give me the Bills to win this one though. Next game, the Chiefs and the Titans. Now, speaking of games that can be interesting, is this one. Like we said, Patrick Mahomes is out, so it's Gardner Minshew. The Chiefs already don't got a run game, and now they're not going to have a pass game. So, give me the Titans. The Titans is actually, they kind of play competitive. They was kind of giving the 49ers some trouble last game at the end of the game. So, yeah, Titans to win this one. The Chiefs is just that emotional state when you lose your franchise leader. I can see this not going well, but I think it'd be a pride thing if they lose against the Titans. So it might be that one time where they go out and be like, let's do it for Pat, type of games. And they win this game and they lose all the rest of them. So I can see that narrative happen. So that's the two narratives I can go on with. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm second guessing, because nobody wants to lose against the Titans. Like they're like the worst team. But like I said, they're streaky. So I don't know. Totally Parley been playing good. So, yeah, give me Titans. I'm standing on it. I said it earlier. But I can see the narrative that the Chiefs pull it out. But if it is a win or a loss, I think it's going to be a tight game. So, anything that looks like a blowout, I would definitely choose the other way. But this could be a good game. I'm excited to see this one. Next game, Jaguars and the Broncos. I had enough for fading the Broncos. The Broncos at home playing the Jaguars. So, I feel like Trevor Lawrence is not going to give you another turnover-free game. This defense is hungry. And they going out and get it. They get sacks. They make people uncomfortable. Lawrence been checking it down for the most part, too. So I'll give me the Broncos. They're at home. And I expect them to get a turnover as well. So, definitely 1 plus interception for Trevor Lawrence this game. Next game, the Falcons and the Cardinals. The Battle of the Birds. So, I think Drake London might be coming back. I think that last win kind of juvenilized the Falcons, and now that they're looking like, hey, we can probably, if we went out, we could probably get a playoff seed. So I think they're sitting at 4 wins now, and I think the highest person in the division got 7 wins, and they already beat the Buccaneers. It's one of the topper teams, so. Yeah, I can see Drake London coming back for this game, and the Falcons feeling like they have something to play for now. Now that they're in the mix, but Jacoby Brissett's been slinging it too, and he's been losing. So one of these days, it's got to give. It's got to give. You know, you can't keep having all these good explosive plays and games and not expect to get a win. So. For that reason, I'm going with the Cardinals. Yeah, I don't know. Just trusting Kirk Cousins to perform like that in back-to-back games in the big 2025, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kirk kind of shows out in prime time, and this is not prime time. So, yeah, give me the Cardinals. Expect Jacoby Brissett to have a pretty big game. Trey McBride's going to tear it up again. And, yeah, the rest is going to be history. Next game, the Raiders and the Texans. We speed this one up, just Texans. Don't really got to second guess this one. Don't know if Kenny Pickett's still going to be at the quarterback, but if he do, it's going to be interception city. And they might even score a touchdown on defense. So, Texans all the way. Next game. Steelers and the Lions. Going with the Lions. This is another team that goes win one, lose one, win one, lose one. They lost one last week. It was a high-scoring affair, so I expect them to win this one. And Gibbs didn't have a good showing, so I expect Gibbs to really show out this game as well. Steelers going to be most likely without T.J. Watt. I think he's recovering from that collapsed lung. But, yeah, expect a big game from Gibbs because he didn't perform well. And the Lions is coming off a loss. The Lions at home. So give me the Lions to take this one. Next game, Sunday Night Football, the Patriots and the Ravens. Give me the Patriots. They're coming off a loss. And the Ravens has just not been looking good. Lamar still looks rusty. It looked like they're scared to feed Henry. You know, this defense is up and down. And the Patriots is hot. So, don't know what they're going to do with Travion Henderson. I can see him ripping off some more big runs because, like I said, this defense can be had. So, yeah, give me the Patriots. Would like the Ravens to keep winning for my early preseason bet, but hey, faced with the facts, I'm pretty sure the Patriots are going to take this one no problem. Next game, 49ers and the Colts. This is the last game. Gotta go with the 49ers. Like, do we know who the quarterback is for the Colts? Are they changing? What's status on the Colts? Is Phillip Rivers still going to be the guy? Because I don't know if he has what it takes to keep up with the 49ers offense. Taylor would have to have almost 300 yards again with 3 touchdowns. And that still might not be enough to keep up with the 49ers. So, give me 49ers. You're just playing a limited team. Even though I think if Daniel Jones would have been playing, I think I still probably would have went with the 49ers, but especially since he's not playing, I'm gonna ride them all the way. So give me the 49ers to win this one. Don't got to second guess it. But yes, that is week 16. That was my thoughts, my feels on all the teams playing this weekend. So I'll be back again with a week 16 recap video next week. Just overlooking some of my picks, where I went right at, what I went wrong at. Hopefully, this is a perfect week. So we'll see. I'm feeling confident though. 16-0, definitely aiming to be in the teens. So anything 13 and above, I'm striving for. Last week went 88, just at 500. So looking to prove that, and I'll be back next week to tell you those results. But thank you once again. And yeah, let me know what y'all think about new Mike. Yeah, let me know. But yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.